What is possession with the intent to distribute drugs in Georgia? Ryan Brown from J. Ryan Brown Law, what does that charge mean? Well, it's right there in the name, right? And it really is kind of that simple. On a possession with intent case or a PWID, there are two real things that the prosecutors have to prove, right? That the defendant possessed drugs, so I guess that's two things, right? That the substance itself is a drug, and that the defendant actually possessed it, okay? And that while possessing those drugs, the defendant possessed the intention to distribute those drugs, right? So not necessarily to sell them, but just to distribute them, giving them to their friends for free, selling them on the, selling them to the community, anything like that. Even if the intention is down the road. The things that law enforcement relies on to prove that intention is oftentimes scales, which I think is kind of weak, a number of plastic baggies, how things are packaged, and most importantly, people's cell phones, right? If there are text message logs about people wanting to sell drugs or buy drugs, that's going to be really strong evidence for the prosecution. So again, possession with intent to distribute, prosecutors have to prove that the defendant possessed a substance, the substance was an illegal drug, and that the defendant in their mind intended to distribute those drugs to someone else.